Be prepared for axe, guys. We are back again today with another Aura's OU Wi-Fi battle. Today I have a battle against Justin. And yeah, we're using that Mega Sharpedo. I'm a little out of breath. I just ran upstairs because I had to go get my Jimmy John's. And I was in the middle of recording. I'm like, damn you. Why did you have to do it when I was in the middle of recording this before? So, she's going to switch out her they are going to switch out their Chandelure. They predicted my Azel fleet, so that's why they let off with the Chandelure, but I let off with my Heatran. So that is going to allow me to get my Heatran to put up them Stealth Rocks on that first turn. Then she goes out to the Vaporeon, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to Toxic you, because I do not want to be dealing with Vaporeons all day. And then she goes for Rain Dance, and that is when I knew that she was going to be Hydration. Nice and Hydration Vaporeon. So I'm like, oh boy. This is going to be a fun time with this Vaporeon, but I'm going to go for Protect. I'm just going to try and stall out some of these rain turns if I can, but I definitely do not want to be taking a Scald from that Vaporeon because I don't know what kind of Vaporeon it is. Toxic damage never kicked in because of Hydration, so I don't know if it's leftovers. I don't know if it's, you know, Water Gym. I don't know what this thing is, so... But I'm going to switch out to my Zapdos. I take the Scald a little bit better than I thought I was going to. I'm not a specially defensive Zapdos. I am actually a defensive one, so... I don't know why I'm so out of breath. I went up like 3 flights of stairs. It's not even that big of a deal. Anyways, just going to go for Ice Beam on the second turn. And Ice Beam is actually going to be doing about the same, if not a little bit less than Scald, because Scald is Stab and Rain boosted, whereas Ice Beam is only super effective. So you're going to have a little bit more luck going for Scald than you are for Ice Beam, and you have a higher chance to burn than you do have than a chance to freeze with Ice Beam. So Scald is going to be the better option, especially if you're a Water type, and especially if you're in the rain. Unless it's resisted, then you got to go for Ice Beam. But this thing didn't take leftovers. It's not Damp Rock because the rain ended in 5 turns. So I don't know what this thing is, but I'm going to go for Protect. We've seen Rain Dance, Scald, and Ice Beam from this Vaporeon, so it either has Protect or Wish, and regardless of what it does, I'm going to be able to kill it on the next turn because I'm definitely going to outspeed it, and I'm definitely going to be able to get a Crunch off. But here's where we find out this thing is actually Rocky Helmet. So it's not that big of a deal that I took a little bit of damage from that, but it's still... I don't know. That's, in my opinion, Vaporeon is best used when you have Protect, Wish, Scald, and Toxic. It's probably going to be your best set, especially if you're Hydration, and especially if you're running a Rain team. You got to run that Politoed because you are not going to die ever. And if you're having problems with like Crocoon at that point, then you just run Water Absorb Vaporeon, and you will not ever die, ever, 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 ever. You will be the longest living Pokemon ever. But I'm going to go out to my Heatran. He ends up switching out into the Togekiss, which is fine by me. Going to be taking that 25% switching in on them Stealth Rocks, which is always bueno. And then he reveals the Thunder Wave. And I'm like, oh god, why do you have to do this to me? Thunder Wave, really? But it's okay because I'm a Heatran. And I'm pretty sure Togekiss gets Focus Blast, but I'm not entirely sure. Thankfully, I break through the paralysis and I'm able to get off a Toxic. So now that Togekiss is going to be slowly dying. Pretty sure Togekiss gets Heal Bell as well. But back to the Focus Blast. Even if that thing did have Focus Blast, I'm pretty sure it would be a 3-hit KO. Because I'm running a specially defensive Heatran. I mean, it would depend on his spread. But I'm pretty sure it would be a 3-hit KO. Because I'm like max special defense on this Heatran. But he goes for Roost. Just try and get some of that health back and negate some of the toxic damage that he ended up taking. There are some hooligans yelling outside of my door right now. At 12 a.m., excuse me. But he's going to go for Air Slash. Here's where we start seeing Paraflinches, but I broke through. Now, he does have a Chandelure in the back, and although I would only be giving him a boost to his Fire-type moves, that's still scary. So, this Togekiss cannot touch me. It only really has Air Slash as its ability, and Thunder Wave, Roost, Air Slash. I don't know what its last move would be. Maybe a Fairy-type move. I don't know. So I'm pretty safe just going for Toxic until he either dies or switches. Because if I give that Chandelure a Flash Fire boost, then things start looking quite bad. Because then he could go through my entire team with that Chandelure, especially if he is Choice Scarf, because then he would outspeed my my Sharpedo even after a speed boost because I'm adamant, and that would not be good. But this Togekiss is slowly starting to die, and you're going to see me go for Toxic every now and then instead of relying on Lava Plume, because I do not want to give that Chandelure a Flash Fire boost. It would just be a bad day, I mean, for everybody, especially me. But here he actually gets the flinch. It's not surprising though, because it's Togekiss. It's Togekiss. You can expect that from Togekiss. But the Togekiss finally dies to that toxic damage, which is always nice. And now he's going to go out into the Sceptile. And here's where, I don't know, I was expecting him to be Mega Sceptile. I don't even know if this dude was running a Mega on his team, but he's going to go for Earthquake. And it's not rare, but it's pretty uncommon to see a physical Sceptile. Special Sceptile set is a lot more common than the special one. And even regular Sceptile in OU is hardly seen these days. But I'm going to go out to my Scizor. I don't know what item that Sceptile is. I don't know his entire spread. But I'm pretty much forced to go for Bullet Punch. And he's actually going to switch the Chandelure in to resist the hit. But after Stealth Rocks, Bullet Punch is leaving him with less than 50% health, because this is a Choice Bandit. I mean, Scizor is a monster, dude. Scizor is, I don't know. It's one of the best Pokemon in OU, and it will always be one of the best Pokemon in OU. Regardless of how many fire types are running around, regardless of what the meta is, Scizor will always be a good Pokemon in OU until unless every Pokemon is a fire type, then you're just gonna have a bad day. And then you can run Choice Scarf, Rain Team, Special Scizor with HP Water, and then you can have some fun fucking with people. But that's not what this battle is about. But he ends up switching out to the Rotom. I got a pretty decent amount of damage off with that last Scald, so I'm going to assume that he's not a specially defensive Rotom and more of an offensive one at that, because even if he were running like max HP, that would be doing a lot less than it did. But this is strange. It's a light screen Rotom, or a dual screens Rotom, I don't know. He never actually went for the Reflect, and we got the light screen up in this battle. But it's interesting. You don't see Rotoms like that ever, but it allows me to get a Toxic off, which is really nice, and I see the leftovers. So he's obviously not Resto Chesto, and if you're running like dual screens with a Rest and then like Volt Switch or something, that set is way bad, way bad. Because then you just get taunted and then you're screwed. I mean, what is it? Thunderous T would wall you for days, just taunt you and then heal up from all your Volt Switches before you switch. But he ends up switching out of the Sceptile. Luckily, I get the burn, so that is always a nice add-on to that. He goes for Rock Slide, but now he's burned, and here we actually see that he is a fully offensive Sceptile, so that is always nice. But I'm going to go for an Ice Beam on the second turn. It doesn't kill him just yet, but the burn damage will take him out this turn. So that's always, if you get lucky with hacks, you're always going to have a better time than your opponent, because getting hacks is fun. Getting haxed is not. So remember that. Remember that. When I say may the hacks be with you, I mean it. I truly mean it. I care for you guys. Being haxed sucks. Even for me. I've haxed so many people so many times. But when I get haxed, I get so mad. So when I say may the hacks be with you, I mean it. You know that I care about you guys. You guys know that. But he's going to go into the Chandelure. Seeing as how my Bullet Punch did around 27% last time, I know that I'm going to be able to take the Chandelure out with a Bullet Punch this time. So the Chandelure is gone, and now my Scizor can pretty much just hang out and chill. He's going to go out into the Rotom. I didn't take a picture of his team, and this was really bad of me to just leave my Scizor in. I should have switched on to something else, but I don't know what set this Rotom is, so I wasn't sure if he even had Will-O-Wisp, but he's Light Screen, Will-O-Wisp, Volt Switch, and Hydro Pump. In my opinion, not the greatest Rotom set, but it worked out okay for him this match, surprisingly. I think Reflect would be a little bit better. He's obviously more of a defensive Rotom than specially defensive, seeing as he didn't take that Scald very well last time. And with the burn, you're going to be able to eat up a lot of physical attacks, especially if they're quad resisted like Bullet Punch. I am Choice Bandit, so I'm locked into Bullet Punch. There's no U-turn, Superpower, Pursuit, there's nothing here. But he's going to go for Hydro Pump. It's actually not going to be doing that much, so I don't know what spread this Rotom is running. He's not really that offensive. He's not really that, at least specially defensive. And if he's running defense, he's got a very weird spread, if he has a spread on this Rotom at all, because it's taking hits, but it's not taking them that well, and it's not dealing out that much damage. So I don't know where all of his investment is. Maybe HP and speed. I don't know, man. You tell me. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Actually going to be running a little over 10 minutes here, so I'm sorry. I didn't have time to like speed this up and render it and all that good bueno stuff. But the Rotom's gone, thankfully, to the toxic damage. And I think all he has left is this Weavile. And I was actually a little scared of this thing. So I'm going to go out to my Sharpedo. It's the only thing that I have that can rival this thing in speed. So he gets his pressure up, which is fine. I like Pickpocket a little bit more than Pressure Weavile, in my opinion, just because you could run Focus Sash and then steal your opponent's item, and that's always bueno. But I go for a Protect, and then he reveals the Brick Break, and I'm like, oh my god, please be Adamant Weavile and not Jolly. Turns out he was Adamant, and I'm able to outspeed him and take him out. So good game, Justin. Very, very well played by you, sir. You know, it was only 2-0, so it wasn't even that, that bad of a game. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to hit that like button so you share the video with all your cool friends and everything, and share me. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on the new LP that will be starting up actually tomorrow. I didn't think about it, but this video goes up on Wednesday, tomorrow's Thursday, yada, 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 yada. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think of this guy's Rotom and Vaporeon. I really want to know, because those are two weird sets that I don't really agree with, but they worked out okay for him in this battle. But let me know what you think of that, and we'll see you guys back again tomorrow with that new LP. But may the hacks be with you. We'll see you then. Peace out, guys.